Mike Pence might not have a snowball's chance in hell of becoming president in 2024, but what he does have is classified documents. I mean, who doesn't? You've got classified documents and you've got classified they've all got them. I've probably got some, I don't know, are they like in the bookshelves? They're under, I don't know, I'll have to look to see. But no, that's the breaking news of the morning, that Mike Pence, again, apparently he wasn't raided. He apparently had a search conducted and turned in documents, even though he has previously said that he did not take any home. I believe it was at his residence, and that makes now Donald Trump and Joe Biden and him all eyes on Obama. Has anyone occupied the Oval Office without taking home documents in the last decade? It's absurd. I guess it's not that shocking. I imagine right now, everyone who has ever been near a document like that, he's probably frantically searching their study, their personal library. What do you make of this?
That's what it kind of boils down to me. I think if you're like the last three people, three of the last people who were there, their personal places have been searched and documents have been found. This makes me wonder if this is like actors in a movie set, right? I was watching an interview with Kate Hudson the other day, and she was talking about Glass Onion, and she was like, "Yeah, I actually did steal something off the set. I got permission afterwards, but I stole it first." Yeah.
What'd she steal?
I don't remember. I think it was a clothing item because she's like dressed really glamorously in the movie, and I think it was an item of clothing. But yeah, and I've seen that many times, actors being asked about shows or movies that they did and going home with souvenirs from the set. I feel like these freaking people from the Oval Office feel like they have the same exact rights. And I would imagine this flows down not just from presidents and vice presidents, but from people on the staff and cabinet members, etc. Like, who knows where this ends and how common this practice is.
100%, yeah. Most important point we're gonna make tonight, I think, is you go see Glass Onion. It's good. Also, you already all have, because it's like one of the most watched things on Netflix. Yeah. Anyway, not as good as Knives Out, but it was good though. It was.
Yeah,
good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and Kate Hudson was great. Anyway, but back onto that. I think it is time for us as a country to make a decision between, I'm gonna put forward two options. Maybe you come up with alternative options. Here are my two options. And I would weigh in on one of these two. So two things. So apparently, lots of them do take home documents. So either we just don't care anymore, and we can formally change the law. I mean, what's the difference? Nobody abides by it. And Trump's point that everyone does it appears to be at least superficially true. Not that everyone necessarily does it like he does, intentionally jacking hundreds of documents, but he is technically right. So congratulations, America, for making Donald Trump even technically right on a technicality. So either we don't care anymore and they can just take whatever they want, which they probably do. They can take anything they want and they can have it and they can give it out and they can sell it on Etsy or whatever. Or maybe we do take it seriously, and I have a proposal of a way that I think would send a very strong signal about how seriously at least some would take it. Donald Trump has the documents, Biden has the documents, Pence has the documents. Democrats have spent months now saying it is unacceptable to steal these documents. Donald Trump should be barred from running because he has them. Now, I believe that there are still significant differences between the case of Donald Trump and the case of Joe Biden, but that said, since now Biden, apparently as of when I was gone, a third set of documents were found, he should announce that he is going to be, because of this scandal, declining to run for re-election in 2024. He can say in his speech, I didn't do this intentionally, I didn't do this maliciously, but neglect matters too. Irresponsibility matters too. And because I know that it is important that we make clear that what Donald Trump did is wrong, I am not going to undercut our argument, or at least the right's ability to pretend that I'm undercutting it by running again. I'm gonna step down. Donald Trump is gonna be barred from running, and going forward, every politician who occupies the White House is going to be horrified at the prospect of even accidentally stealing these documents. That would be a strong precedent. I don't expect it to be sent, but Waz, that's what I'd like to happen. What do you think should happen going forward?
I mean, nobody ever concedes power, so I just find it hard to believe that would happen. But your suggestion has a lot of integrity in it, which makes me think that it will never happen in Washington. But the other part of it, I think the problem with this story is that I think there's at least kind of legitimate argument that a state should have secrets, and there's no way for anybody to come out and explain thoroughly to the public the nature of classification of information. Nobody's gonna come out and explain it to us. Nobody's gonna give us a thorough breakdown of what Biden, like, first of all, they can't even tell us what Biden had because it's classified in the first place. We can't even make a judgment about which is more classified or scarier or whatever in between these documents. And so I think we're at a dilemma because we're the freaking world superpower and we have to have secrets. I just think this is just gonna be what it is. Nobody can come out and tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like 5 months since the Trump version. I don't know what was in those documents.
Think about this. Think about this, John. Think about JFK, which is like going on 60 freaking years now, and the government is dragging their feet on declassifying. There's no way as a citizenry that we could collectively come together and be like, we don't care. We'll deal with the consequences if some nation wants to come kill us, bomb us because, or some guys that are overseas on our behalf or whatever. We can't even collectively come together and be like, we don't want this, just tell us. We can't even do that. And so I don't even understand what a solution is here.
Somebody runs on a platform of like
declassification,
transparency. Every day, one crazy classic state secret will be revealed.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.